Hello and welcome to Battle of Wits. I am your host, Elspeth Wright, joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Ms. Madeline Cattrall. Just to start the show off, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to the channel. We finally hit 100 subscribers as of the recording day, and I got a custom URL, so I'm very excited about that. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I know 100 doesn't seem like a lot, considering some people have millions and millions, but it's a lot to me, and I worked really hard, so thank you all very much. Okay, now that that's out of the way, emotions are leaving the room, putting on my hard game show host face, and introducing you to our lovely contestants. First off, next to me, we have Stefan Spec. Hello, Stefan. How are you?
I'm very well. Excited to be here. Thank you for having me. And
thank you.
To compete.
Yes, Stefan is an improviser and the host of the Some Good Friends podcast, which you should all listen to. It's very funny. And below Stefan, we have illustrator and improviser Kate Bradley. Hello, Kate.
Hello. I'm so jazzed right now.
I'm so excited. I love this energy you all have. I need some of it today. And right below me, we have Eve Parker Finley, musician and multimedia artiste. Hello, Eve. How are you today?
Artiste, so fancy. Thank you. I'm so good. I haven't been this nervous since I played a classical music competition when I was 12 years old. So
I heard for a second Costco music competition.
I wish.
I was like, what's that guy like? We need to get into that.
Wait, what was it actually? Not Costco.
It was a classical music competition.
Oh,
yes. But if Costco is listening, I do license my music to stores. That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, the perfect accompaniment to a free sample.
Exactly.
A little bit of music.
If they are listening, also, I really like your nuts.
Costco, send us some stuff, please.
I haven't had them in a while. They're very good, and I miss them.
I just like free stuff, Costco. You can send me anything at all.
Yeah. Also,
Costco.
I'm into free stuff.
Or anyone watching, if anyone wants to give us anything for free.
That is a bold statement. You can get a lot of strange things in the mail.
Yeah, I'm going to get a lot of weird stuff. Anyway, okay. On that note, let's get started with the warm-up round. All right, our contestants are warming up. It is time now for the warm-up round. In this round, I will ask you some interesting questions, and you will give me your best response. Points will go to whoever has the closest answer or whoever I feel like giving the point to, because I make the rules. All right. Stefan, we will start with you.
All right, I'm ready.
Famous architect Frank Gehry is the only architect thus far to have done this.
To set a portion of the sidewalk on fire. Notoriously, Gehry designed the Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles, I believe, and Gehry is known for his his philosophy is actually crumpling up a piece of paper, giving it to his interns, and saying, "Make the building look like this." And the Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles was built in such a way that the sunlight was reflected off of the metallic curved surface onto the sidewalk and lit it on fire.
Oh no! Wow!
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely true.
How many were injured? Were any people injured when this happened?
I think it was a less used part of the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
I think
and,
it was okay.
And what was the sidewalk made of that it could set on fire? Yeah, that's.
I mean, it was so hot that it kind of just turned into magma.
Oh,
it was
wow.
made of
like concrete.
Yeah. It was just it was, and then maybe like a small bird was nesting there. The bird was gone. The babies had long ago left.
Okay,
everyone was
goodness.
okay, and maybe the nest kind of just and there
children.
you have it. That's the Gehry curse.
Yeah, so I guess that is where the sidewalk ends. Okay.
Yeah, Shel Silverstein was right there, and he saw it.
Yeah, he was like,
"Oh, I got it."
Holy moly! All right, Kate. what is your answer for this question? Same question.
Well, actually, Stefan is completely wrong.
Oh.
He actually invented the double basement. He was the first to go below the basement and create that second one. Wait, did you say he was the only one to do this?
Yes, so far.
Okay, so he was the only one. He's the only one so far to have made the double basement situation. It's like, where do I put my winter boots? Not in the basement, in the double basement.
Yes.
You put
And
your
I've heard
guest winter
that,
boots in the upper
in
basement.
Toronto, double basements are now being rented out for like $2,000 a month. So,
Oh,
yeah. I mean, they were designed by Frank Gehry, so.
Right.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. The value goes way up.
There is a premium.
Mhm.
Mhm. And Eve, what is your answer?
I mean, I was just so enthralled by both of those answers. I forgot to think of one. But then now it's coming to me, and you are both indeed incorrect, but very close. What was his name again?
Frank
Gary?
Gehry.
Frank, as he's known, was actually the first architect to design a house without walls.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, really innovative. But it has some problems, has some issues, which is why no one else has tried to do it.
Does this house have a roof, just no walls, or is a roof a wall?
That's up to the person standing under it to decide. You know, he was all about, you know, like letting the user interpret their space around them.
Interesting. Those are all very, very good answers. I'm going to give the point to Stefan because the crumpled paper thing is actually a Frank Gehry fact, or, you know, folklore anyway.
Yeah.
So, you knew something about Frank Gehry. So good
I
for
mean,
you.
the Disney concert hall thing is absolutely true as well. I'm just not sure if it was Frank Gehry who designed that building.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm
And I don't think
impressed.
the sidewalk actually caught on fire. I think it just got hot enough that like people were hurt.
People caught on fire.
Yeah, people caught on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He invented spontaneous combustion design.
He's a visionary. Yeah. Well, his interns did.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the correct answer is he is the only so far architect to appear on The Simpsons.
Oh.
So he was in an episode titled The 7-Beer Snitch in season 16, in which he did crumple up a piece of paper, I believe. So
Whoa.
well done. Next question, Eve, we will start with you on this question. Along with the uniform and safety gear, what are Major League Baseball umpires required to wear on the job?
I was told there's no homophobia in this show, and you're asking me a sports question. What was the question? What the Empire was supposed to...
Okay. Along with uniform and safety gear, what are Major League Baseball umpires required to wear on the job?
Right. This is a little known fact. They are required to wear a wire so that they can hear any bad mouthing that happens at that spot where they stand, home base.
And who does it go to? The FBI? They're wearing a...
Well, they can subpoena it if they need to.
Okay. Yeah.
Should
Oh,
they need to.
wow. That's
Yeah, yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Very
But it's
good.
it's to cut down against cheating. Cheating in sports. We can't have that. So that's why they wear that now.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Stefan, what is your answer?
Yeah, so the National Baseball Association, that's not what it is. NBL, I forget. They all have in their standard issue uniform, of course, the breast pocket. And within that, they are mandatorily required to tuck a note from their mother with an encouraging message that says something along the lines of, go get him, slugger, or you can do it, or you're going to catch the big ball today, my man. That kind of thing.
Very good. Very good. Kate, what is your answer?
just want to point out that umpires don't catch the balls, Stefan. So I doubt your answer. Okay.
They do if someone does something
They
wrong
do
and they have to correct it.
sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I don't know shit. Alrighty. So, in fact, the actual answer is because, as you know, umpires face a lot of aggression from the players. So they are required to wear their wedding ring or a fake wedding ring if they do not have a partner, so that the players, when they're starting to get really aggressive with the umpire, realizes I'm speaking to someone who is loved. I'm speaking to someone who has a partner, and I should not cross the line. You know? So that's that. Yeah. That is my answer.
Very good. Yeah, that's whenever I go out into public, I wear a shirt that says I have a father, so that men will be like, oh wait, she matters to a man.
I am someone's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can see that. That's all very good answers. I'm gonna give the point to Eve.
Well done.
Sports.
Squires are worn under their clothes, and this requirement is actually that they wear black underwear in case their pants ripped, because they're squatting down for a long time every game, so their pants might split, and we don't want to see their white underwear. We don't want to know that their pants have split. That would be vulgar. So they are required to wear a black underwear that matches their pants.
Fascinating.
Wow.
No
I want
comments.
it to look like he got a tuxedo back there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay, final question, Stefan. We will start with you once again. Oh, wow. My handwriting is very bad.
How that feels.
How did Jack Singer make history on his 10th birthday, which was on June 13th, 2010?
Jack Singer.
Jack Singer. He made history on his 10th birthday.
And what was the year again?
June 13th, 2010.
2010? He was a not long lost, but a late descendant, not late as in dead. I'm really digging myself a hole here. A descendant of the original singer who invented the Singer sewing machine. And Jack, of course, took the opportunity on that day in 2010 to remix the sewing machine so that it could finally sew through leather.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Big day for the Singer empire.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Kate, what is your answer?
At 10 years old, Jack Singer actually discovered the popsicle by forgetting in 2010?
Yeah, 2010.
2010, that's great. Was he 10? Did I get that right? Did I get that right that he's 10? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's 10 years old.
So, Jack Singer at the age of 10 years old in 2010. I'm not going to change my story.
No, I don't think you should.
No, I don't think you have to.
Because popsicles before 2010 had a certain consistency, that they would melt at a certain point, given a certain temperature surrounding the popsicle. And in 2010, Jack Singer developed a padding system around the popsicle that would keep it fresher longer. So you don't have to worry about are my fingers going to be sticky? Am I going to lose the flavor by being, slow with this popsicle? So that's Jack Singer. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Jack. All right, Eve, I saw you doing some math.
I was just trying to find some patterns, but I think I'm thinking of a different Jack Singer from 2010. Okay. So this particular, he was 10, is on his 10th birthday?
It was his 10th birthday.
So as people might not know, Jack Singer, 10th birthday, 2010, also what a year, 11 years ago. He was actually made history because he was the first 10-year-old to have an iPhone 4.
Oh, wow.
And to get on Snapchat. And this was a big deal because in the 2010s, we might not remember, this is just the beginning of smartphones and social
10-year-olds weren't even allowed on Snapchat.
Yeah.
This is why it was such a big deal.
Yeah.
Huge deal.
I remember he did something really amazing for his first snap. Do any of you remember what it was? I can't quite. His first Snapchat that he sent as the first 10-year-old.
He sent a video of himself multitasking, which was really interesting. And he was actually using a sewing machine while eating a popsicle. So
Oh.
that's why you two are so close, but
Wow.
not quite correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Very well done, Eve, for bringing them all together. I'm giving you that point. Excellent job.
Combo answer gets the point. Noted.
That was a very, very good round from all of you.
Wait, what was the actual answer?
The actual answer is that he wore 215 pairs of underwear simultaneously, breaking the previous world record of 200 pairs. So he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for this. And in an interview, he said, I wanted to do something really special. So I decided I wanted to go for a Guinness World Record. My parents came up with the idea of underwear.
Wow.
And did they by any chance get a comment from the umpire who held the record before him on what it was like to lose that record?
Yeah, he was upset but gracious. You know, he was. I think it's probably because he was being recorded, so he didn't want to, sound. He was being mean to a little kid, but
yeah, and he was wearing his wedding ring, so people know that he's loved.
Exactly.
He's a kind man. Yeah.
I want to know what things he rejected. Like the parents had a meeting with the kid, and like these are the things we would like to propose to you. You know, you're going to eat 1,000 frogs or whatever the fuck is in that book. I don't know how it happens, but like he went with underwear.
In the article I found about this, he actually said that he chose underwear because a lot of world records have to do with pain, and obviously he's a little kid, he doesn't want any pain. But then he said afterwards that he chose it because there wouldn't be any pain, but you can't get in the Guinness book without a little bit of pain. And I was just like, this poor sweet child.
I also feel like wearing 200 pairs of underwear, I don't know what kind they are, but like that would be painful.
Yeah, there are pictures online, and it doesn't look comfortable. And like he's a little small child, and the underwear probably weighs more than him, I think. It's,
oh my goodness.
Anyway, Guinness Book of World Records. Good job.
Jack Singer.
Yeah.
Wonder what he's up to now.
I know. Me too. He's
21.
president of Hanes now.
Oh my God.
At 21, the youngest CEO.
Yeah.
He's a Hanes influencer at least.
Yeah.
What do you think they did with those 200 pairs of underwear afterwards? Wow.
I know.
They're probably in the Guinness Museum, Niagara Falls. They're all there.
Yeah, just on a tiny
I assume they had to like cut him out of the underwear. It was they kind of fused together, and then they had to use the cast saw.
I feel like Netflix needs to make a documentary about this. I need more answers. I need more answers about Jack Singer.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of that round, Stefan and Kate, you each have 1 point, and Eve, you are in the lead for now with 2 points.
Great job, Eve. We're coming for you.
Thank you.
And now we will go into the What Does It Mean round. Now it is time for the What Does It Mean round. In this round, I will show you some interesting words, and you will tell me what do they mean. Our first word today is...
Oof.
Okay.
Pulveograph. Eve, we will start with you. Pulveograph.
Right.
And also, if you have an alternate pronunciation, I have a regional accent, so I might not be pronouncing it the proper way.
Well,
so,
I always heard it as Pulveograph.
Oh, yes.
But that's maybe just where I'm from. Pulveograph, my aunt was a doctor, and I recognize this word from her work. And this has to do with birth and am I going down this road? Yes. It has to go down so it has to do with the placenta. And it's a test they do on the placenta to get a reading of the nutrients that it might hold.
Very good answer. weirdly convincing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you want to know how well those babies are eating in there.
That's true.
Right,
That's
To measure
true.
the nutritious value.
Yeah.
Kate, what is your answer?
It's actually pronounced Pulveograph. Pulveograph. And it has to do with rain, because as we know, rain in French is pluie. And so you got to measure that shit. And the Pulveograph doesn't just measure like how, it doesn't message. It does not. My dogs are barking. I hope that doesn't resonate with y'all guys. Oh, I'm taking a breath. I'm back. Alrighty. It doesn't measure how much rain has fallen. It measures the angle at which the rain is falling. The Pulveograph.
Right.
Of course.
Very good answer, Kate. And Stefan, we will go on to you. What is your answer?
So I'm a man of numbers and stats and facts, and what a pluviograph is actually it's plu, the root word for plural, vio, the ancient Latin for love, and everyone knows what a graph is. So this is actually a statistical and graphical representation of how the members of a polyamorous relationship interact. So it kind of depicts their coming together and moving apart as they progress throughout the relationship.
Wow.
It's science.
Yeah, all very excellent answers. Kate, you were correct.
What? Really?
I mean, of course she was.
So it's a self-registering rain gauge. So it is actually a rain gauge. So well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Now, does self-registering just mean it's like something that declared itself a rain gauge? It's like, I am a rain gauge.
Yes. Yeah, it's just one day it was like, I need more responsibility. I don't want to be a regular gauge. I'm a rain gauge.
Rain gauge.
But a device, can I just say that a device that tracks the interactions of a polyamorous relationship is an excellent untapped application idea?
Yeah. I'm going to get on that tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Okay. Our next word, Kate, we will start with you.
God damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Okay.
You did so well. Our next word is testudinal. Testudinal.
Testudinal. Let me just play with that in my mouth for a second.
Please do.
Testudinal. Testudinal. Oh, it's actually, okay, here we go. It's a test that the Tudors used to do to make sure that the royals were properly royal. The testudinal test involved wearing several layers of clothing, which is perhaps where Jack Singer got his inspiration.
Yeah, the queen is wearing at least 150 pairs of underwear at all.
Oh,
that's who set the record.
Yeah, she was the original.
That's all I got.
Very good, very good. Stefan, what is your answer?
Of course. So everyone knows the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. Testudinal is a different set of directions, and it refers to directions derived by more folksy methods. For instance, licking the finger and feeling for the wind is and then determining the direction of the wind would be determining the testudinal the direction of the wind.
Very good. No, very good answer. I mean, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Who's to say? Eve, what is your answer?
Well, testudinal is actually an adjective describing, those people who are really into, just tests. Left and right. They'll put their friends through tests. They get their friends to take the Myers-Briggs test.
Of course.
They sit all their friends down to do all kinds of personality tests, left, right, and center. Before accepting anyone into their polyamorous polycool, they have to get first they have to go through the app, and then they have to take a bunch of tests. So that person would be described as testudinal.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's what are you, an ERGC? Is that absolutely what an ERGC would say?
Oh, those are all very good answers. Eve, I'm gonna give it to you. Those are all really good though. Those are all really, really good. The definition of testudinal, as found by me on the internet, is of or pertaining to tortoises or tortoise shells.
Ooh.
You're right. I was close.
Very close. So close. Well, tortoises love BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah. Yeah. Little known fact about
Everyone.
tortoises.
Yeah.
They wake up every morning and go, which member of the Kardashian Jenner family am I? And then they just BuzzFeed all
Yeah.
goes viral from there. It's
Click these 7 pictures and we'll tell you what shell to grow.
exactly. Okay, our final word of this round. Spicitude. Spicitude. Stefan, we will start with you with spicitude.
Spicitude. Yeah, of course. So this is when someone in a conversation or in their life is one of those people who's always like, you will say something and then they will specify for you and say, well, actually, it's more specific than this. But they do it with attitude. So this is someone who has spicitude. It's attitude and a specificity, if you will.
Very good. Very good answer.
Thank you.
Eve, what is your answer?
The intersection of, what'd you say? The intersection of attitude and
And
specificity.
specificity, yeah.
Comedy. Spicitude is actually okay. It's also when it's actually, but when someone's talking, you're right about that. But when someone like talks, especially if they're really close to you, and they talk really like intensely, like little globules of like spit will come out. It's not pretty, especially in these unprecedented times.
Yes.
And the spit is actually it's a specific kind of spit, and it's also called spicitude. Spicitude. It's called that.
Very good. Very good. Love the confidence.
Spicitude.
So you would say, oh, you got some spicitude on my face? Is what you would say?
It's more in the academic environment when they're like studying that interaction. They'll refer to it as spicitude. Yeah, because
Very
spit doesn't have
good.
the right ring in an academic paper. So
No.
It's true. Kate, what is your answer?
Okay, it's actually to do with personality, and it is a person who emanates, I'm not using the right words, who sends a vibe of snakeness.
Oh,
So spicitude is sort of like that Harry Potter stuff,
mhm.
Parcel tongue, Voldemort,
that kind of stuff.
Nagini. Which part?
I don't know, the one with the snakes. So it's someone who and it's an attitude that like annoys a lot of people because it's very slithery. It's very like they get too close, they're shiny, but you don't know if they're wet.
Being there.
a constant problem.
Yeah.
Are you shiny or are you wet? I need to know before you come over, before you come any closer.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's a type of personality, type of existence.
A way of being.
Very good. Very good. Those were all just tremendous answers. Stefan, I'm going to give you the point.
Oh,
but
finally, yes.
you should all feel very good about yourselves because those were great. The definition of spicitude is density, thickness, the state or quality of being impissated or thickened.
I'm sorry, what? Impissated?
Impissated. That's what the producers wrote on my cue cards. I'm not
Is
sure.
it an adjective? Like OJ has a spicitudous index finger?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? How would you use it in a sentence?
Spicitude.
Look, I'm just the talent. Other than that, I show up, I go to makeup, I record, and then I leave. Like, I don't know. I don't have answers for you.
This is all
Like
your
if-
prompter.
Yeah.
If you see someone's face and they're like so wet, you're like, I can't tell if your spicitude. No, your face is there's too much spicitude in the wetness of your face that I can't tell if it's wet or shiny.
Yeah.
Is it wet or is it shiny? That's going to be a new round on Battle of Wits. Wet or shiny?
It's a genuine concern.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something crows have a really hard time with. A lot of crows drown because they think shiny, actually wet.
Ocean.
And that's why crow attacks are always very high when it's rainy. Because they're all these wet people, and crows are just like, oh, shiny. No,
That's why I always declare myself a rain gauge in situations like that.
You remember what the word is?
Pulveograph.
Oh, well done.
Well done. I didn't even remember.
Well, you're just the talent.
I'm just a talent. All right. Excellent job, all of you. At the end of that round, Eve is in the lead with 3 points.
Okay, congrats, Eve.
But Kate and Stefan are close behind with 2 points apiece. And oh my goodness, it's anyone's game as we go into round number 3. 2 truths, 1 lie.
Checking my notes because I don't remember shit.
Oh my god, same.
It is time for 2 truths, 1 lie. In this round, our contestants will tell us 3 stories, 2 of which are true, 1 of which is a lie, and we will ask them a series of questions to figure out which story is the lie. We will start with Eve, because you are in the lead.
Okay.
Quiver in the voice.
I'm so nervous for this part.
No,
I feel
you're
like...
gonna be great. You're gonna be great.
Or maybe I'm not nervous. Who's to tell?
Okay. Now I know what we're dealing with here. A serious shark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My first truth. Okay,
wait, do we preface it with truth or lie, or do we?
No,
just
don't
say
tell
them all?
we're
Okay.
gonna guess at the end. So
Okay.
yeah, don't tell us.
Okay. So story number 1 is that one time Alex Trebek's wife, the great late Alex Trebek's
R.I.P.
wife, complimented my dress and said it was the prettiest in the room.
Oh.
Ooh.
Truth number 2 is that I've caused floods in 2 Christian church bathrooms.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Number 3 is that one time in high school, after a party, I went to a friend's house, fell asleep on the couch, and realized it was not my friend's house.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. I hope
Okay.
that's the lie.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, we will begin questioning. Stefan or Kate, what's your first question?
Yeah. Can I make a statement and a question?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, wait. So, are we guessing as a team, Kate and I, or
No, you are playing against each other. But you can question as a team. But
Okay.
it's a competition the whole way through, baby.
Okay. So my question is, I guess, where were you that you were with Alex Trebek's wife? What was the room? What's the room where it happened?
Excellent question. It was at the Governor General's mansion in Ottawa because my parents were winning an Order of Canada award, and so was he.
What were your parents winning the Order of Canada for?
They're musicians, and they run this music festival.
Oh, what's the Governor General's residence called?
The Dio's house? I don't know.
You're talking to an Ottawa boy here, so inside info.
Oh, Rideau Hall.
Yeah, there we
Rideau
go.
Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
What did the dress look like?
Yeah.
It was a square cut, like floor length, blue sparkly dress that had these like see-through parts, and underneath was this like beige under part. So it kind of looked like it had cutouts, but it wasn't. It was tastefully done, and it had like a leg slit up to the knee, and like little straps.
Very nice. What year was this?
2015.
2015. Okay.
So before
Did you
COVID,
play it
checks out.
cool?
Wait,
Did you play it like, oh, why,
Yeah.
thank you, or were you like, oh my god, thank you so much?
Were you like, please phrase that as a question?
at first, when she first told me, I was like, oh, thank you so much, and then we were talking about like who we were there for, and then I found out she was Alex Trebek's wife. I didn't know at first that she was Alex Trebek's wife.
Okay.
Did
Her
you
dress
meet
was great
Alex
too,
Trebek?
just to say.
Oh.
Yes.
Was he nice?
Yes, but he kept asking me questions. I'm just kidding. Giving me no money for it.
He never gets to ask questions on the job. He only hears them. So for
Yeah.
him, a day off is to ask them.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the house you woke up in? How did that were they shocked to find you there?
Yes.
Okay.
But I should say that, I grew up in a small town. So they were shocked, but it was fine.
Oh.
And that's why the door was open also.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you went to a party and then you fell asleep at a different party, or like
so I grew up, the house I grew up in is like outside this small town. It's like in the countryside. So this would happen often where we would like go to a party in town and then sleep at a friend's house. If it wasn't that friend who had the party, it was another friend who lived in town. And that night I was sleeping at another friend's house. Okay. So I walked down the street, went in the house, slept on the couch, and then realized it wasn't his house.
Okay. The small town aspect of that really makes me like, it completely changes the story, because I feel like they would be like, "Oh, you made a mistake. Would you like some breakfast?" Like, is that kind of...
Yeah. But I also feel like it's harder in a small town to do that.
Oh, interesting.
There are only so many houses.
Right.
Like, was
that a question?
Dark in the house that you didn't notice that it was a completely different house from your friend's house? Had you not been to this friend's house before? I have a lot of questions about this one.
It was dark out, and I was very inebriated.
Okay.
In case that hasn't been implied.
Yeah.
And yes, there's not that many houses, but they on this street they look very similar to each other.
Okay.
So I was just one house off.
You're saying that it got dark in this small town? Something's wrong here.
Something's off about
always
off here, getting dark in a small town.
Yeah. The sun never sets on Centerville, New Brunswick, the small town I grew up in, so I think you're lying.
I've made my choice. I'm ready to go.
You're all ready? There's still the third story.
The toilet.
Yeah.
Was it your fault, or was it the Christian church's toilet's fault?
As much as I would like to blame the Christian churches, it was my fault. 100%. 100% my fault.
Have you flooded other church? Are you a non-denominational church bathroom flooder, or do you just mostly target Christian institutions?
So far, it's been Christian only.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps revenge for my childhood in Christianity, but none of them were on purpose. Just to say.
Okay.
On purpose.
How did you handle that situation? Like, did you just sort of walk away, or were you like, oh?
Both times I fessed up.
Okay.
The first time was at the church used to have these like community dinner things, and I was like really young, and I just like I was so young I didn't even feel embarrassed, so I just went and found my mom and she fixed it. The second time though, I was older. I was like 16, and I was actually in the church because I was taking a theory exam. Like a music theory exam, and once the thing started flooding, I had to go back into the exam room and like tell the person overseeing the exam that I plugged the toilet, and there were still like 5 people in the room. Dead silence.
I hate that so much.
Dead silence. And I was like, do you know where a plunger is?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh! Can you describe the individuals in the house where you woke up?
Very good.
Yes. So there was one woman named Claudia.
Suspicious.
And she she is a suspicious woman. And what do you want me to say about her?
Well, that was it. I thought maybe there was. I thought like you were gonna say there was.
Yeah,
one
like what
woman,
was?
There were 4 men. There was 6 children.
No, she lived there alone. It was just
There
Claudia.
were 2 3-legged dogs.
Did you
And
know
she
her?
wasn't happy. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
And she wasn't happy to see someone there. She was like very unhappy about it.
I feel like I would be terrified. I woke up. I was just like,
Yeah.
So what was your response when you woke up and saw her? Like, did she wake you up like, "Hey, who are you? Get off my couch"? Or
she was like, get out. And I was like, okay. And then I like I felt so immediately so horrifically bad. Keeping in mind, like, I'm a teenager at this point, and my guilt complex is like so intense. So I felt horrible, and I was just like quickly trying to get out the house and like profusely apologizing over and over again.
Okay. Any further questions?
Was your dress actually the best in the room?
Oh. This is no time to be humble.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh,
It sounded.
I would say yes.
Okay.
It sounds like it was very beautiful. So
Yeah.
I never doubted for a second that it was.
Okay.
All right. Now it is time to make your guesses. Stefan, what do you think is the lie?
The lie is, do I give my reasoning as well, or do I?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If
The
you'd like.
lie is definitely waking up in somebody else's house for two reasons. One, Eve, I perused your Instagram feed today, and it was very funny. I enjoyed everything I saw, but one of the songs you sing references the flooding of the church bathrooms. And the government is calling you.
Nice.
So a little inside information there. So I know that one's true. And I just feel like, and if I'm wrong on this, I'm going to make people feel like assholes. I just feel like to invoke the name of Trebek so soon after his passing in order to attempt to win a fake internet competition would just be so ruthless and cold that I have to believe it's true, and that you didn't grow up in a small town and you didn't wake up in somebody's house.
Okay. Kate, what is your guess?
I knew the church basement thing, the church toilet thing again because I watch your stories. So you're
very famous, Eve.
Got you. Yeah,
I only have so much material. Okay.
I'm gonna say the waking up in somebody's home, because Alex Trebek seems like such a nice guy that I feel like his wife would equally be kind and like offer that information up. And the dress description, So yeah, I'm gonna go waking up with Claudia if she exists.
Yeah. If I could provide some substitute, Kate, the correct words would have been seemed like such a nice guy.
Seemed like, yes, quite. Look, his energy persists.
Rest in peace. Yes. Yeah, I also think it's the house one. I feel like you got close. Like maybe you started knocking on the door and then you're like, oh no, my friend's house is the next one. Like I feel like that one's not entirely untrue, but it is untrue. Eve, can you please let us know now, what is the lie?
Okay, so Alex Trebek was a great guy.
No, you monster.
Yes.
And
so was his wife. That one was true.
Oh my god! I want to give you a point just for that fake out. That was so good.
Okay, so the other thing is, I do make a lot of comedy for social media, but sometimes the things I create are maybe not totally true.
Of course, it's comedy.
But in this case, they were true.
You did it again. You did it again.
It's one of the best two truths online reveal. So good.
So I did not wake up. That story about me waking up in some stranger's house is not true. But that story did happen to my friend when I was growing up. So that was my inspiration. And it did happen to someone, just not me.
Okay. It seemed, truth adjacent. But okay, Stefan and Kate, you both get a point for that. Well done. That was expertly done. That was very well done. Okay.
That was exhilarating. Wow.
Kate, it is your turn. What are your two truths and one lie?
Alrighty. They're all true, let me tell you. Here we go.
They always are, kids. They always are.
I once faked a panic attack at work when I worked for Yves Rocher, the call center, to get a 3-day weekend. What's the others? I once got a commission to draw a sexy t-shirt design that was printed on the inside of the t-shirt. On the inside of the t-shirt. And I once told a DreamWorks director that he could sleep at my place after an event.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Very good.
Huh.
Very good. All right. Who has the first question?
Yeah, I have a question. Fake a panic attack right now.
No, I won't, because you know what happens when you fake a
You
panic
have a
attack?
real one.
You have a real
fucking
one.
panic
Yes.
attack.
But
But,
what
like-
did you do to fake the like what?
Well,
how did you
'cause
play it real?
I did it in the cafeteria, which was like a small separate room, because I wasn't like, I'm a very anxious person. I'm not going to be like nuts in front of a whole room of people. So I made sure it was like just a couple people in the cafeteria. My panic attack style is breathing that becomes faster and faster and more frantic, and sort of just being like really tight on myself. And then sort of I I pretended to squeak out, can you help me? And then they got someone who then, like, I eventually spoke to my boss, and it was like, I really have to go home. I
I
can't.
need a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Specifically this weekend.
Yeah, I'm panicking about my weekend. It's too short.
It needs to be one day longer. So
But
you did this on the Friday?
Friday morning.
Okay.
So you could go home Friday for the rest of the
Yep.
day.
Why was there anything going on that weekend that you, or was it just like, I hate this job, I need an extra break?
No, I was actually going to Charlevoix for the weekend with some friends to hike on the mountain.
Oh, that's very
That is
calming.
bold of you to make away plans and still go to work and be like, I'm gonna get out of it.
That was my question. Did you have the plans like when you went to work this morning? That morning you were like, okay, I have to get out of this because I have to be in the car at what time?
Yeah.
I had to be, well, because there were two groups of people going, and I was supposed to go with the group on Friday evening. But then I was like, fuck this, I really want to go earlier. So I had to be home by 11 a.m. to get to meet people. Yeah.
So
then I
what time did you get to work that day?
I got to work at 8:30. That was the shift. The shift was 8:30 to 4.
Okay.
And look, I used to lie a lot. So it was.
Did you?
Oh,
Did
perfect
you?
for this game.
I know, right? Yeah. So it wasn't, and they knew I already had anxiety issues. So I broke it down in front of my boss before. So it was like they had enough pieces for this to be believable. And I went to extreme lengths to lie about stuff, often to get out of things because I'm so anxious. So it was like I had all the skills I needed.
And at what time did the alleged panic attack occur?
It happened at 9:30
Okay.
in the cafeteria. And got home in time and felt guilty the rest of the day, but also was with my friends, so it was fine.
I have one more question on that.
Yeah.
It was 3-day weekend, so you were staying over in Charlevoix?
Yes, yes.
What type of structure were you staying in?
It was a little cottagey thing, a little cottagey.
Double basement.
Absolutely.
Classic Gary basement.
Yeah.
It had 2 rooms and with 2 beds in each room and a like kitchen living room type space that was one bigger room.
Are we talking wood fireplace?
That kind of money. What are you talking about? Like, it looked kind of cheap, like it wasn't luxury.
So it had electricity is what I'm going for here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question, did you get paid for Friday?
I was wondering that as well. Good question.
And in what way? Was it paid as a sick day? Or was it paid as you didn't get paid that day? How did it work?
I was a sick day.
Okay.
I got paid a sick day. As you can see, I still feel a little bit guilty about it.
I don't think, hey, before any further questioning happens, you don't have to feel guilty.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am curious as to this, but this strategy is quite intense.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I want to both expose your lie and not put a worker into bad conditions or whatever. But did you not have a boss that you could like email the night before to be like, I'm feeling ill? Or
No, because that for some reason felt harder. Like I would lay like, because it's almost like I have to make myself believe the lie in order to justify it.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
I've improved, by the way. I don't lie anymore.
You're much better at faking panic attacks now. Your skills of your acting has developed.
Yeah,
quite a
yeah.
bit.
If Kate starts losing the show, she's just gonna fake a panic attack and leave. I'm on you.
Hey.
Oh, right. What were
was the
your other
second one?
stories?
Yeah.
I was like visualizing the chalet you stayed in, and like,
I told a DreamWorks director that that he could sleep at mine after an event, and drawing a sexy T-shirt design for the inside of the T-shirt.
what was on the inside of this T-shirt?
It was called Trouble with Tribbing, and it was it was scissoring. What was her name? The one with the leopard spots from Deep Space Nine, and Seven of Nine, who was the Borg. So they were scissoring. That was the design.
Is this T-shirt still in production, or?
I don't even know. Like, he did print some of them, but I don't know what happened. I often didn't know what happened with the designs I did.
I think we'd all want that against our bodies all day.
It's like a secret, sexy feeling. Yeah.
Wait, so which Star Trek is that from?
Well, the chick with the leopard was Deep Space Nine, but then Seven of Nine is from the one with Picard. Isn't she in that one? I think. But yeah. Oh my God, you're doubting my Star Trek a lot?
Wow.
No,
Was
you're
that
right.
the
I
one
think
with
you're right.
the one with Chris Pine?
I don't like those. That's new generation stuff.
Okay,
What was
so
the last story again? Was what?
wait, I have a question about the
Oh, yeah,
T-shirts
yeah,
still.
sorry.
So these two were the drawing was of them kissing.
Scissoring.
Okay, that was a test. Okay, good.
You're playing us.
I mean, it's technically be kissing because lips are touching, but yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Very true.
Yeah, and it was actually part of a series. I did other like the others were not printed to my knowledge, but remember there was that like Grandma Ferengi. She was also in one of them, I think, with Janeway. So it was
why
like,
in the beginning? Why? Sorry, not why in the beginning. Why in the inside?
I don't
it's too
know.
naughty.
I don't
Just
know.
like,
Oh no, because he had me do some seriously fucked up shit. So it wasn't a like this is too naughty situation. I don't know. I didn't ask too many questions.
okay. Okay.
And, what was
And the
last
other one you've
Yeah.
forgotten because you know
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks
yeah.
director. Yeah, that I
Okay.
said
Well,
you can
what was
sleep
their
at my
name?
place. I don't know. I don't remember.
What movie did they direct?
He was the effects director for Transformers, the Michael Bay.
So not a you said director, not a
He was.
director.
You're still
I-
look. The offense coach is still a coach. The defense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if you're trying to sleep your way to the top, don't start with the effects director. Go
You're
to the
trying to
top of
scissor
the
your
list.
way to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least find a Star Trek cast member.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he did the VX the FX stuff for Transformers, and he had some funny quips about Michael Bay. It was fun. It was fun.
And why were you at this party?
Because for no logical reason, I was invited to speak at a computer graphics conference. Not being an artist who does not do computer graphics, but someone there was an opening, and someone saw my shit online and was like, "Do you want to do this talk?" And then that came with a nice little dinner out with the people from the other speakers, which happened to be a lot of top-notch people from the industry. So I got drunk, and I said things I shouldn't have.
How did you find out he works for Pixar?
You know what, Eve? I know your game now. I know your fucking game now. Okay. But there was someone from Pixar too at one point. There was a discussion at one point about how Ants and A Bug's Life came to be at the same time without like it wasn't stolen. It was just like they just happened to be created at the same
The
time.
90s was just about we were just fascinated with bugs. with
Yeah,
ants.
exactly.
Both great movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any final questions?
I'm good. I've made my decision.
Wait, sorry.
Okay.
you asked him if he wanted to sleep over. Did he?
No, because
Why not?
it was we were like waiting for they had like big old limos picking us up and stuff. And he mentioned something about his hotel or not wanting to go back to the hotel. And I'd had a lot of drinks and I was just like, you can sleep over at my place. But like, as a joke, but then it kind of, I don't think it registered as a joke.
Oh, no.
It just came across as
Did you
gross.
use that exact tone of voice?
Do you want at my place? No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Stefan, what is your guess?
Well, Kate and I were talking about this earlier today, that we both know each other fairly well.
Yeah.
And so one of these I absolutely know to be
Fuck.
true. And the
How's it feel?
first- I feel so smart. So smart. The first one, first of all, the idea of Kate faking something to get into a social situation does not jive at all with the Kate Bradley that I know.
Mhm.
And I also know that Kate needs very specific conditions to sleep at a place other than her own home. And I feel like a shitty cabin in the woods would not be optimal conditions. So I think the first one is a lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Eve, what is your guess?
I don't know. This is so hard. You really fooled me.
Oh, and I love that Stefan didn't reveal which one he knows to be true. Nice.
I can use
nice
some
play.
of Eve's tricks as well.
Wow. Wow. You've really
Oh, she's giving you witch fingers.
lied over me, and now I don't even know what my middle name is. Who am I? Who are you?
What are we doing?
What's happening?
Is this a panic attack? Real?
Oh, that's right. It was so easy to fake.
Everything about all three of those was so plausible to me.
Yeah.
Including working at a call center that was so bad you needed to fake a panic attack to get out of it. But the thing you said, Stefan, really made me question that about that one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that one too.
Yeah, I'm also guessing that one because the first time you told it, you said you went into a room off of the cafeteria, and then you said you were in the cafeteria.
Wow. Detective
you
Wright
were like,
over
because
here.
you're like you said something about being off of the cafeteria because you didn't want to be in the big cafeteria room and make a scene.
That was
and
a little
then-
cafeteria. I heard little cafeteria room.
Little cafeteria,
Oh,
big room
okay.
was where the cubicles were.
Okay. What is now? I think that was true. Okay, put us all out of our misery. What is the lie?
I, Kate Bradley, did not fake a panic attack. I didn't, but I did work for E11, and I did like the cafeteria was, and I did break down in front of my boss a bunch of times.
Everything else about that story was right.
Yeah.
He just didn't let you go home. He was like, "Oh, you're having a panic attack? Get back to your desk."
Did you go to
back
Charlevoix?
fucking desk. Huh?
Did you go to Charlevoix? Was that part true?
That was a different memory that I crammed together.
Mashup.
Very
how did you do
good.
Wow, we
All
all know
right.
each other so well.
So far, everyone knows each other and is bad at lying. So, Stefan, let's see
Things
if
are
you
about
can be
to
the first liar to get points.
Oh, Eve is serious now.
I'm
Here we
so
go.
ready.
Here we go.
Bring it on.
Here's the first one, the first little nugget from my life. I once caught a wedding cake as it flew through the air at a wedding. That's
Wow.
piece number one. Piece number two. I once conned and scammed my way into an international pizza convention in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of America. And number three. I once had a drunk man get into the back of my car thinking it was a cab, and I drove him home.
Wow.
They're all very
The
good.
floor is open for questions.
That's actually my job. Thank you. So
Whoa.
yes, the floor is
I'm
open
sorry,
for
I'm just-
questions.
You did it so much better than me.
What was the
Okay.
first one?
The wedding
First one
cake.
was I
Oh, right,
caught
the
a
wedding
cake.
cake.
Caught a
Whose
wedding.
wedding? Whose wedding?
So I used to work as a caterer. So it was
nice
some-
and non-specific.
Yep, I was a caterer, and it was a wedding, and the wedding cake found itself flying through the air, and I caught it.
Why?
How did it get in the air?
It
Both
was
of these questions are
poorly
valid.
constructed. So I was in the back where all the service staff was, and I looked out, and I was the event manager of this particular wedding. I looked out, and the cake was leaning, and I was like, "We should do something about this." And eventually, so I started walking around the room, and by the time I got to the cake, it was falling over, and it tumbled off the table and I caught it in my hands.
A lot of questions.
Sure.
How
ready for all of
many
them.
layers was this cake?
I believe that it was 4 layers.
Okay. And did it not like smoosh when you caught it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I
So
didn't
you didn't
say
really
that I
save
caught
it. You just like
Believe-
saved a mess.
No, most of the cake did not
It's absorbed.
survive, and what we did piece together was not eaten at all when we put it back out later.
You put it back. You brought it to the back store, fiddled with it, and then put it back out as if it was
We
in your
removed
bag.
the layers that were too smooshed, and we kind of tried to shape it into something nice. Didn't
Okay.
work.
Who made the cake?
So that's actually why the cake failed, and why I was kind of happy. We did not make the cake, so we were not at fault. The mother of the groom, with
What was her
no-
name?
I have no idea. I did so many weddings. Who had no professional baking experience, decided that she was going to make the cake. And I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of a wedding cake, but if there's multiple layers, they're held up with PVC pipe, like big.
I
thick
used to
PVC.
watch a lot of Cake Boss. That is true.
So once we got the cake to the back and kind of looked at the inside, what she had used instead of PVC pipe was drinking straws. And they just folded right in half, and the cake fell
That's
down.
Were they the bendy straws?
I doubt it, but I mean, could have been. Hard to tell.
Silly
They were
straws.
buried in a lot of what's that gross thing? Fondant.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck fondant. What attitude did the drunk person have as they entered your car? 'Cause
Yeah.
Well, how do you get in a cab when you're drunk? They thought I was a cab,
Just
so
punch
they
it.
they opened the door, they got in the back seat, and they were like, "Hey man, I need to go to wherever." And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not a cab, but is it like close? And because he was drunk, like really drunk, and I felt like we were kind of in a parking lot outside. This was also at a wedding. And so it was maybe like 3 a.m. There was no one else around. This was in Ottawa, so the city was closed. So I was just like, I can take you if you're close. And he was, so I drove.
Did
home.
he pay you?
No.
Oh, I would have charged.
No. He just kind of stumbled out of the car at the end. He was like, "Thanks, man," and then went into his apartment.
Did you know him since it was
No.
at a wedding?
I did not. No, I was again working this wedding. This was a work-related incident.
Why was your car open? How did he just get in?
Well, so I was done, and I was sitting in the front seat of my car with the dome light on, picking a CD to listen to on the way home, which is probably why I looked like a cab, because I was sitting outside of a wedding venue with my dome light on, sitting in my car, and the car was running.
And what CD did you choose, also?
At that time, it would have been any number of heavy metal records, Lamb of God, Opeth, Cult of Luna, something along those lines.
How did you con your way into the pizza convention?
Very simply. I was at a convention next door for work, and we were like, "Oh, there's a pizza convention next door. We should go." So we walk very confidently up to the front. There's a security guard, and he informs us, "You need a badge to get in." So we're like, "Oh shit, we don't have any badges." We looped around and tried to sneak by him again. Didn't work. So we're like, "Shit, because there's like, we could see inside, and there's a lot of free pizza in there." And so we walked back out, and I was like, "I wonder." And I looked in the garbage can, and there were just like a ton of badges in the garbage can. So I was with my coworker. I picked out 2. We put them on our necks and walked by the exact same security guard and into the convention. And it was fantastic.
How many pieces of pizza did you eat?
So much. I ate so much pizza. There was free pizza at every booth and free beer. And there was like a pizza show that happened, like a speaker who was very dynamic.
Pizza show? Please elaborate on this pizza show.
It was like like a product demo, right? But it was very like not like outright Vegas-y, but it was like a lot of, very hyped people talking about a pizza oven or something. I don't remember what it was. Yes.
Seem to not remember a lot.
Why were you in Vegas? Why were you there?
I was at the time I worked for a digital signage company, and I was there for a digital signage expo, which was in the Vegas Convention Center beside the pizza convention and the bartenders convention. At the time, we were not able to sneak into the bartenders convention.
Right, tougher security. Yeah.
Yeah, much tougher.
And you were with a coworker.
That was with
Mm.
coworker.
Yeah. What was this coworker's name?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Not Matt.
No, he always went by Matthew. If you want to check him out, he's a musician. I believe he goes by Griggs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you think you were going to help with the cake? Like, was it?
Yeah.
Because it feels like a really it's not going to help kind of thing. Was it a spur of the moment? I'm not. You're a very thoughtful. You think fast. That feels like a wrong decision for Stefan.
So how it went down is that I had to do something, and
right.
so our plan, because it hadn't fallen over yet, was to go and to bring it to the back and support it. The cake obviously chose the moment to fall over when they were doing speeches, and the cake was right beside the podium where the speaker was. So all eyes were directed at the speaker and the cake right beside them. So when I caught unsuccessfully the cake, it was a dead silent room of 300 people all staring at me.
Oh, wow.
And then whoever was speaking made a joke and everyone laughed. And then I quickly scuttled to but it was such a fast thing of I think the cake might fall to oh shit, it's falling. The reaction was just I need to attempt to catch this.
Who made the cake again?
The mother of the groom, Eve. You can't trick me.
All right. Eve or Kate, do you have any final questions? Okay.
I'm stunned. I don't even know.
Kate, what is your guess?
Okay, this is really hard because I feel like I remember you telling me all three of these. But I feel I'm just what pieces are true and what aren't true.
Yeah.
Because even the drunk guy, you're a really nice person, but I feel like someone entering your car, you'd feel very jarred by that. And and if it was a wedding, there'd probably other people, there'd probably attack. I'm gonna say car situation is false.
Car situation, okay.
Okay, interesting.
I feel like you would do the car situation. You seem like the kind of person who would be all right, why not?
Yeah.
Thank you. I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
Are you still?
I still am. No Trebek here.
Can I get a ride? I'm gonna go with, even though it's a great story, I think there's just not enough specifics to the cake story. So I believe that you worked at weddings, but I think that the specifics of that story don't line up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
My vote doesn't matter, but it's a 3-way split because I think it's the pizza convention.
Wow, you
something
really...
about it just seems too good to be true.
Interesting.
All right.
For the reveal?
Yes, please tell us.
I did not drive the drunk man home. Kate was correct. He did get into my car, but Kate was very correct. I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not a cab." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, man. Oh, sorry," and he jumped out.
So you're not that kind of man. Okay,
I am not that guy. But I did. I caught the cake or a piece of the cake, and I did go to the pizza convention. The most awkward part of the pizza convention was at one point I was at a booth, chowing down on free pizza, and I looked at my badge and realized that this was the booth where the guy whose badge I was wearing worked.
No.
And so I looked at my badge and it was Dan Klein of Giovanni's Pizza, president. And I'm wearing the president's badge to his own booth at this convention. I was
Gold.
I gotta take this to go.
Oh my
Very
God.
nice.
They're like, Dan?
I was like,
Is that you?
What happens in Vegas?
Oh my goodness, this was so good.
Wow.
Well, very, very well done. That was a game-changing round.
Yeah.
At the end of that round, Kate and Eve are tied with 4 points apiece. And Stefan is now in the lead with 5 points.
Damn.
So it's
do I get
still...
a point for fooling people?
Yes. Yeah. So you get a point for guessing correctly, and you get a point for every person you fool.
Oh,
You've got 1 point for fooling Eve. Yeah.
Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. How many rounds left? Okay.
There's 2 rounds left to go, so it's still anyone's game as we go in to the how much round. It is time now for the how much round. In this round, I will show our contestants some interesting things that I found for sale online, and they will tell me how much they think these items cost. To begin, we have Bionic bumper cars. These are from Amateur Schmelmer, which I am definitely pronouncing correctly. And their product story, because this is a high-end website, their product story is these motorized boxers controlled by two drivers who battle to deliver chin-lifting uppercuts for victory. Similar to bumper cars, a driver of up to 300 pounds sits inside the robot's protective steel cage cockpit and uses a thumb-trigger joystick to make the punches. So they have a built-in 12-volt battery, a Honda-powered gas engine, and they weigh 850 pounds apiece. You look like you're having some emotions about these.
I just thought when I first saw this picture, I was like trying to figure out what the scale was, and I thought they were like maybe little things, or like maybe those like slightly bigger like robot fighting things, but you can fit a person in each of them.
Yeah,
blows my mind.
Up to 300 pounds.
Up to 300 pounds.
Wild.
I really want some of these.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
I can tell you they're a huge hassle. I mean, I barely have room to keep mine. And
what about in your second basement? Do you not keep them in there?
Oh, it's full of other things. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. All right. Kate, how much do you think these cost?
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna venture a guess of $8,000.
$8,000. Eve, how much do you think these Bionic bumper cars cost?
Are these the only colors they come in?
Yes, unfortunately. I'm sure you could get like a custom paint job.
I'll have to pass. I'm gonna go with 7,436.
Wow, very specific.
Okay. Interesting.
436. And Stefan.
So I could be a real dick to Kate here, because Kate said 8,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. But I do have.
But you're not
question.
that kind of guy.
I'm not. I would drive a drunk man home, no problem.
At least say you would.
Are we? Yeah, and that's the best kind of guy.
Yeah.
Are we talking each or for both?
For the pair.
Oh,
just one wouldn't make any sense.
All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I only bought one, and I'm still trying to find someone who has another one. It's not easy. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm gonna say $15,000.
$15,000. Okay. Wow. Okay, Stefan, you get the point. These are sold for $20,000.
Oh my god!
More than I made last year, I'm pretty sure.
The rich.
Yes.
Yeah, this feels like a real like Sky Mall thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
20 grand.
Ooh, like, 20 grand.
Do you have to get one of those whole systems for for bumper cars where they have the electric wires?
Right.
Oh,
or no,
these have their own gas engines.
Yeah, gas engines.
Yeah, Honda engines.
Yeah. This just made me think. I don't know if any of you would remember it. The movie Blank Check. It was like an early 90s children's movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if like the kid in those had these, but like as soon as I saw these, I was like, if I was a 9-year-old with a blank check, I definitely would have bought these. Anyway, I think about that movie more often than
Well, have you read Save the Cat? The book?
What?
Save the Cat, the screenwriting book.
Mm-mm.
It was written by the guy who wrote Blank Check, and
really?
he brings it up all the time. He's like, because it's like his only successful movie, and so he's like, when I was writing Blank Check, I often found, and I was like, we know. We know.
Oh my god.
I love that, like, he had one successful movie, and it was blank check.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to write a book.
But it's like the most successful book on screenwriting. It's crazy.
Okay, then.
So I guess
we all have to monetize some way.
It's
Yeah.
true. Okay, our next item.
Wow.
This little guy.
Okay.
He is from Etsy. So, bearded drinking taxidermy mouse. Little
No.
tail, his little beard.
No.
Oh, here is the description.
2 broken arms.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he lives in the plateau.
Oh my god.
This-
Yeah, I've definitely met him before.
Yeah.
Bad guy. Wouldn't give me a ride home.
So, according to the bearded beer drinking taxidermy mouse's description, this guy is just out for a beer. If you're nice, maybe he'll let you touch his beard. This delightful piece of taxidermy is great for your beard-loving friends
Oh my
or
God.
bearded friends alike. Don't get sad, folks. I get all of my mice from a distributor that breeds mice for reptile food. So if this little guy was not made into an adorable taxidermy, he would be refusing to shave deep in the belly of a snake.
What a life choice.
Basically, this guy is like, I murdered the mouse instead of a snake.
Exactly.
The mouse
Instead
is
of a
dead
snake
either
eating
way.
food.
Yeah. I made this. I chose to use my time to make this.
Okay,
my
can we
goodness.
please talk about the beard though? Where is the beard hair from? That's from a different
Ooh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it's
bet
the
guy's
artist's
beard.
beard hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clippings from the artist.
Because based on in that description, he leaned hard into the beard. None of the other
Yeah.
parts
Really
of this were
did.
mentioned. He was only talking about the beard, and like you'd want to touch the beard. So this seems like a guy who wants you to
Triggers.
notice his beard.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Very.
it's also a certain class of mouse with the Pabst little
Mhm.
sleeveless top.
What are you saying, Kate?
I'm just saying that there's a lot going on here.
A lot of
Yeah, there are layers in this mouse.
well, it's art, so of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I also watched last week's episode and there was also a taxidermy mouse. Are we gonna discuss that as a theme or you want to share anything with the room about
Whenever I don't have taxidermy, the 3 people that watch this show get mad at me. So people are like, there wasn't taxidermy this week. So
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I haven't
promising.
I haven't seen any of the particular rounds of this game before, but I still would have been angry if there had been no
Yeah.
taxidermy.
Yeah, it was
Furious.
weirdly in your contract because even though
Yeah,
you do not
right.
get paid for this, I do make you sign lengthy contracts.
He's
Yeah.
in my rider, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still haven't
Yeah.
gotten my green M&Ms. Are they coming?
Oh, they're
soon?
coming. Yeah. Madeline is gonna send them over after
Perfect.
we finish taping. Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
you misunderstood the line of mine that said I wanted a PBR beer, but I wanted it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is
I
close.
did. I
I'll give you that. And creative, for sure. For sure.
I made this for you.
Thanks.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we have to determine if this is a valuable, like how much artists value this mouse's life. Not much
Right.
because of the snake story. Therefore, that could impact the price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
does he have a million of these in his basement? You know,
Right.
like
His freezer
That
probably.
doesn't.
This artist does have just a full shop of taxidermy mice that are similar to this one.
okay.
And that is gonna haunt my dreams tonight. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Eve, how much do you think this is on sale for on Etsy?
Negative $5. Pay me $5 and I will consider touching it for a second. I think it's on sale for Etsy for $14.99 plus shipping and handling. More shipping if it's international.
Okay.
That's an important point to consider.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait, is shipping cost included in the price?
No. Oh,
no.
No, because like where do we live? Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I mean, like, because it impacts how much the seller will sell the item for
Yeah,
when
yeah.
shipping
Okay.
is added on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Stefan, what is your guess?
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yeah.
50.
50 flat.
Okay, and Kate, what is your guess?
Okay.
Don't be a dick, Kate. Remember when I wasn't a dick previously to this?
Oh, I remember. Although there were many times in our friendship where you were la la. I'm
Well,
gonna
stop
say
getting into my car drunk.
Oh my god, is that how you guys met?
Yeah.
74.
74.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly, Kate. That is, I misread my numbers for a second,
Ugh.
but that's still very close. It is $79.46.
What?
Wow.
Kate gets the point. Well done. Well done. We have one item left in this round.
Please get this mouse off my screen.
Yes, and you probably will. And
Yeah,
if
and
you
into
thought-
my life.
if you thought that this mouse was going to haunt your dreams, may I introduce you to
Oh God.
French antique
Holy
This-
shit.
porcelain doll girl, 19th century, real long hair.
This is a look. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
this is gonna
the
haunt my
hair
dreams.
Is real. And this is the this is what it has to say.
Is this just the Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so amazing quality for this genuine antique. I can guess it was made in the 19th century, but I am no expert. Real blonde hair, about 5 inches long. This thing is 3.5 feet tall.
What?
That's horrifying.
Yeah,
Wait,
That's-
how long is the hair?
5
it's
inches?
5 inches.
But the head is
inches.
3 feet tall.
The whole thing is, yeah. So I'll
Like, does
just
it have a body? It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
It does? It looks like it's just like
Yeah, it just has the torso.
okay.
So maybe they're lying about the hair. Maybe it's yeah.
So does that mean that
It's not 3 feet tall, probably then.
Well, 5 inches is just like.
Yeah, because the hair is longer than the body.
Mhm.
Yeah. So maybe it's 3 inches tall.
the teeth?
And this person messed up their description.
Wow.
So the doll, this is important note that really adds some spice to the description. The doll is uncleaned.
Oh,
Sorry to
really?
offer it in not the best condition. It would deserve a cleaning. So look at her. Look at the little face.
It would deserve a cleaning.
She
Like, it's done
deserves a
something
cleaning.
wrong.
She deserves a cleaning.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I hate this doll a lot. But it's an antique.
Are there
So-
any mentions of the? Because it looked like there were 2 signatures on the back. Is there any? it's
So
in the-
there's a little inscription. The inscription is in French, and this person does not speak French. The person who was selling this on eBay, by the way, didn't speak French, and I can't quite tell from the picture what it says.
This is a trick, right? This is just a picture of Taylor Swift from the back.
Yes. Good call. Okay, Eve, how much do you think this doll costs?
Again,
eBay?
I will say that this doll is giving a look, and I'm honestly here for it. I'm way more here for it than the mouse. Let me tell you that. Real hair, huh?
Yeah,
Real
real
hair
hair.
is not cheap.
Not cheap.
No,
Does it come off the head? Like, is it a wig stand?
no,
or
it's
is
just a bust.
Wow, with hair
The top of
sewn
a
into
doll.
it.
Yeah, no, the doll
Antique.
grew the hair between the hours of
Yeah, the
midnight
doll grew the hair. It's
while it watches the owner sleep.
and
100
sharpens its little teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate the teeth.
What's it? Sorry, I have questions. What's it made out of? Like the face part?
I'm
Plastic?
guessing porcelain. It's from the
Porcelain.
19th century, so I'm guessing porcelain.
19th century. I think this is worth $102.
$102.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's my final offer.
Sold.
Stefan, how much do you think this is on sale for on eBay?
I'm gonna say 450.
450.
Yeah.
Okay, and Kate, how much do you think this doll costs?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm basing this on Antique Roadshow kind of history of like a lot of items were like, this would be worth, except it's dirty, so fuck you. So this is uncleaned. So I'm gonna say, but I'm still gonna say, I'm gonna say 216.
216.
Now I feel bad for saying so low.
Yeah.
I was the one who was like most supportive
Yeah,
of her.
she's
I
gonna.
feel
The
it.
doll is offended, and she is coming for you. Just
Can I just provide some specificitude and say that of course my answer was 450 doll hairs. No, it was dollars. I want to win. It was dollars.
Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. Guess Stefan, you get the point.
No.
Yes.
But you were all under the cost. This doll is $501.
Wow.
That one just puts it over for me. I'd pay
Yeah.
500, but not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. One, that extra $1. Come on, I need that loony for a
Watch
soda
me-
machine.
Watch me pan my camera, and I have like a collection of porcelain dolls.
Oh, you're the seller.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's one.
There we go.
She's not porcelain though. She is
Oh.
plastic.
Is she from the 19th century?
Yeah.
No, but she is beautiful as she is.
Yeah. Very beautiful.
That's
Mhm.
Jess. Yeah.
And less
Anyway.
teeth, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like a toothy doll. That's something everyone knows about me.
On the old resume.
Yeah. At the end of that round,
Oh no.
Eve has 4 points. Kate has 5 points. And Stefan is in the lead with 7 points.
Oh, it feels good
But-
to finally win something.
Oh my goodness. It is anyone's game as we go in to our final round, the sweatiest round,
So
the
excited.
lightning round. Now it is time
Sorry.
for the lightning round. In this round, I will ask you a series of rapid fire questions. I will give the point to whomever I hear answer correctly first. This round will go on as long as the song takes. Are
Hers racing.
you ready
Yes.
for the
Yeah.
lightning round?
Yes.
Mm.
Naruto run.
Area 51.
Which Netflix series featured Carol Baskins and Joe Exotic?
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Fuck.
Who wrote Green Eggs and Ham?
Dr.
Dr.
Seuss.
Seuss.
What is the capital city of China?
Shanghai. Beijing.
Beijing.
Beijing. Oh, duh.
What is 90 plus 10?
100.
Ah! What is the second letter of the alphabet?
B.
B.
Oh, what game has a queen, a king, and a pawn?
Chess.
Job.
What season follows winter?
Fucking fall.
Spring.
Name a type of sandwich.
Ham.
Bologna.
I think you all said it. What province is Fredericton located
New
in?
Brunswick.
Brunswick.
What is a pigeon?
A bird.
Bird.
What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Saturn.
Saturn.
5 times 6.
30.
30.
What is the highest mountain in Africa?
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Well done. Okay, I'm shaking
Me too.
after that
Super
round.
I got B, guys. I got B.
I really loved when you were like, fall, fuck.
I tried so
Okay.
hard.
As I tally your points to see who the winner is, please let everyone watching know where they can find you and what you have to promote. Stefan, we will start with you.
Cool. So I host a podcast called Some Good Friends. It is an improvised character podcast. Kate and Elspeth have both been on it and been hilarious. Eve, if you ever want to play a character on a podcast, you are welcome to join. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher, and it comes out every Monday. And it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy doing it. And that's it.
It's a very good podcast. I have to recommend to anyone at home, listen to the episode with Amanda McQueen where she plays a baby.
Yeah.
I listened to that like before I recorded the episode I was on like over a month ago, and I think about it almost every day. It is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. It's like mind-numbingly fun.
It was really hard to edit that one because I was laughing so much.
Yeah.
She's going to be on an episode coming up shortly. She is playing the medium witch, which is the middle sister of the Wicked Witch and the Good Witch. Just medium.
Neutral witch.
Great. Very funny as well.
Okay, Kate, where can people find you? What do you have to promote?
Y'all can find me at katebradleyart.com, where I offer teaching and coaching in improv and art, illustration and design, and also voice acting. You can find me on Instagram at redrandom, where I post my art and some goofy things. I have dogs and cats, which you can see in my stories.
Ooh.
I also, that's it.
Well, that all sounds very amazing. Excellent. And Eve, what do you have to promote?
Well, people can see my most silly fun side on Instagram and TikTok at Eve Parker Finley. You can also watch my episode 3 of my new show on YouTube. An evening show is coming out on March. It airs the first Thursday of every month.
Okay, cool.
That'd be March
and
4th.
Yes, and it's half comedy and half music.
Very nice.
And the last thing is that people can stream my album, Chrysalia, also under my name. On Spotify or Bandcamp or anywhere else.
Excellent. Wonderful. Yes, I really enjoy your Instagram. It's
Thank you.
hilarious.
Yeah, super fun. Yeah.
But now it's time to end the flattery and reveal
Your
the winner
honest
of tonight.
opinion about all of them.
Yeah. You guys, you all played a really good game. You all tried really hard, and at the end of the day, that's what matters, you know.
Yeah, but who won?
Yeah, but well,
Yeah, like who was on top of the pile?
Yeah, but who
With-
played the game the best?
who gets the
7
medal?
points. Eve or Kate. Sorry, Kate
Wow.
is in
Last
third
one.
place.
Yeah. Okay. That was a little. Let me just say that was a little emotionally manipulative.
I'm
Because
so sorry.
I thought you were announcing the winner. I felt it didn't make sense, but I was going with it. And now I'm crushed.
Elspeth announces the winners a lot like Eve announces the
Yeah.
truth and lies.
It's all about the suspense.
Yeah.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
second runner-up is a great position to have, a great title to have.
Yeah.
Stefan
Yes. That's me.
has 13 points.
Is it enough?
Eve has 8 points. Stefan, you're the winner.
Wait a second. I
Suspense.
demand a recount.
Yeah, they were busting in voters from somewhere else. This is clearly rigged. I didn't see Elspeth writing anything down in that last round. But thank you. It's been an honor. I couldn't have done it without Eve and Kate. And it doesn't matter who wins. I can say that now that I've won.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to say that from the winner's circle.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done it without them losing.
My very
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't have won without the
counting.
losers.
As you said that, Eve raised one eyebrow, and then I raised the other one. So it's this like attitude arc.
I love that.
I can only do
Together
this
you
one
made,
though. I can't do this one.
Oh shit! I can't
really
do
do it.
I can only do this one.
I didn't realize I could only do it on one side.
Your eyebrow twins.
Yeah, together you make one person raising both eyebrows, which is actually coincidentally what you would have needed to be with your points.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm a
right.
good winner.
Oh.
I'm a good winner. Nobody get in my car after this. I'm gonna boot you out.
Can you give me a ride home though?
Absolutely, of course.
Please.
Yeah, you like metal? We're gonna be listening to metal.
Actually, never mind. I'll just call an Uber. It's fine.
That's actually why the guy got out. I was like, "Do you like metalcore?" And he was like, "No, I'm out of here."
Yeah, no. Okay, thank you all so much for being on. Everyone
Thank
at
you.
home, thank you so much for watching. We've got merch now, and you can find the link to that in the show description. Please like and subscribe and share. And see you next week. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
This was so much